This is the Watching New York street fashion book, street style A to Z. It's like the last almost 10 years of shooting in New York, capturing candid photos of New Yorkers walking around. My mom hooked me up with a camera when I was younger, maybe like 8th grade, but it was really 11th grade that really started the obsession of film. You know what I mean? Darkroom, developing, chemicals, all that stuff, where I built my own darkroom after that, and I just never stopped, just kept on going. I took it as an elective early on in high school, just to maybe to get out of doing other things. But then obviously I just fell down the rabbit hole. I was working at a restaurant downtown called Red, Fulton Street, and Hurricane Sandy washed the restaurant away, completely flooded it. We all lost our jobs. Kristen, my wife, said, hey man, why don't you take a full year off, build your portfolio, your photos, do all the different things that you want to do, and then try to get some work. So it started at Hurricane Sandy with me trying to do, and I started doing weddings, and I was doing everything for free, maternity, save the dates, anything I could get my hands on. And then once I had a little bit of a portfolio, then I started being able to charge a little bit.
People like this, I photograph them all day, every day.
I don't know if I ever thought it would become my career, but I knew I would always do it. You know what I mean? Like whatever I was doing, jobs in restaurants or anything, I always brought my camera and would take pictures after, or anything fun that I saw. So it's nice now that this is what it's become and that I get to do it full time. It's like total dream come true. So I always had these little side projects that I like to do. So Watching New York was one of those projects. In 2016, when the day that Bill Cunningham died, the amazing New York Times street fashion photographer, just as a way to honor him for that day, I went out and did it for that one day. But I enjoyed it so much that I just kept on doing it. And then I never stopped. That was in 2016. I never thought that anybody would look at it or see it or anything, but I started it basically just as a way to archive my photos because I was taking so many.
The legend, one of my all-time favorite dapper men in New York City.
I love how people get dressed for the smallest occasion. I think that's so cool. You see people walking with, their coffee or their groceries, but dressed to the nines.
Yes.
I used to just take the pictures and not say anything and go about my day. But then when I started asking for permission to take the photos, now I'm interacting with the people.
In the back, we got Courtney.
Most of these people that are dressed in a certain way have really interesting stories, and they will open right in front of you. They bloom right in front of you as soon as you start talking. Sometimes their guard's up because it's like New York and you're in a rush or whatever. But they change. Once they drop their guard and their armor comes down, it's amazing. And you just build friendships, and it's become my favorite thing. So now I've been doing more, talking with people, interviewing them, asking them where they got certain pieces, which may be either really old or something that they made or something that they found or something that their mom gave them, you know what I mean? So there's always and it's might not be for everybody, but for me it's what I really like. I'm interested in that kind of stuff. I was 16 years old the first time the thought of being a photographer entered my mind. To me, success is when you are just enjoying the artwork that you're making, your final product. That should be all the success that we need, all the, So I was very content doing the photos and keeping them for myself and being proud of them. And I think that that's as an artist, or as most artists would agree, that if you're happy with the work, that's all the success that you need. The bonus and the cherry on top is that I'm able to share it with others and people seem to enjoy it. And so I think if I had to say one thing about it, it's that at the end of the day, I'm proud of the work and I have this family that supports me and loves me, and that's really, at the end of the day, all that matters.